You think your cat loves you. You see us sleeping peacefully in your home, eating the food you give, sometimes even choosing to sit near you, and you tell yourself, of course they love me, because from your perspective, everything looks right. We stay, we eat, we don't run away, so it must be love. But what if most of what you do every single day is quietly pushing us away? Not loudly, not obviously, not in a way you would notice, but slowly, consistently, in ways that matter to us, even if they don't matter to you. Because here's the truth no one tells you. We don't understand love the way you do. We don't measure it in cuddles, or how often you pick us up, or how much you try to show affection. We measure it in something much quieter, much more subtle. We measure it in safety. And if we don't feel safe with you, we might stay. We might eat. We might even tolerate you. But we will never fully give you our trust. And without trust, there is no real bond. So if you've ever wondered, why do we sometimes avoid you? Why do we walk away when you try to pet us? Why do we feel distant even though you care so much? This is why, and today, you're about to learn the language we've been speaking to you all along, a language most humans never notice. And the last one is the one that changes everything. One, we don't hear your words, we feel your tone. Have you ever noticed how your voice changes when you talk to us? It becomes softer, higher, gentler, almost like you're speaking to something fragile. And maybe a small part of you feels a little strange doing it, but here's something you don't realize. We don't care about your words. We care about how they feel. You can say anything, but if your tone is flat, cold, distracted to us, it's just noise. But when your voice becomes warm, something shifts. We don't process language like you. We read energy, tone, rhythm, emotion. Example, you walk past us and say nothing. We notice, not because we expect conversation, but because silence from you often means disconnection. Now compare that to this. You walk past us and say softly, hey, you okay? We don't understand the sentence, but we feel the intention. And in that moment, we register something simple. This space is safe. This human is calm. I can relax here. And over time, those small moments become trust. 2, the 3, second moment that says everything. There's a moment that happens all the time, but most humans completely miss it. We look at you, we hold your gaze, and then we slowly close our eyes. To you, it looks like nothing, just a blink, maybe even boredom. But in our world, that moment means everything, because closing our eyes in front of someone is a risk. It means we're not watching you. We're not preparing to react. We're letting our guard down. And for animals like us, that's not small. That's trust. Example, if you stare back at us without blinking, without softening, we read that differently. In our language, unbroken eye contact is pressure. It can feel like a challenge, like tension, like something we should be cautious about. But when you respond the right way, something changes. Slow blink, gentle, calm, then look slightly away. That moment, that's conversation. Silent, but clear. We see you. We trust you. We're not a threat to each other. And when that happens, the distance between us gets smaller, even if nothing else changes. 3, we're not lazy. We're disconnected. You bring out a toy. You shake it. You move it around, and we just watch. No reaction, no movement, no excitement. And you think, why are they so lazy? But that's not what's happening. We're not lazy. We're just not engaged, because deep inside, we are still hunters. Every movement we respond to has to feel real. unpredictable, alive. When something moves in a pattern again and again without variation, our brain stops caring because it doesn't feel like prey. It feels fake. Example, you wave a toy in front of us repeatedly. Left, right, left, right. Same speed, same rhythm. From your perspective, you're playing. From ours, we're watching something that doesn't behave naturally. But when you change it, everything changes. You slow down. You hide the toy. You pause. Then suddenly, movement. Now our body lowers. Our focus sharpens. Our eyes widen because now it feels real. Now you've activated something ancient inside us. And in that moment, you're not just entertaining us, you're connecting with us because the one who understands our instincts becomes someone we remember. 4, the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. This is the hardest one for you to understand because to you, love is action, touching, calling, doing something. But for us, love often looks like stillness, presence, space. Example, you're sitting on the couch. We're across the room. You're not calling us, not reaching, not trying to control the moment. You're just there. To you, nothing is happening. But from our perspective, everything is happening. We're watching you and we're noticing something important. You're not demanding anything. You're not forcing interaction. You're not invading our space. You're allowing us to exist freely. And in our world, that matters more than affection. Because in the wild, we only rest near those we trust. So when we choose to sit near you, even without touching you, that's not distance. That's trust. And if you keep showing that kind of presence, something shifts. Slowly, quietly, we move closer, then closer, until one day we choose to sit beside you. Not because you called us, but because we chose you. And for us, being chosen is everything. 5, every touch should begin with permission. Think about how you usually approach us. You see us and immediately reach out to pet, to hold, to interact. It feels natural to you, but to us, it can feel sudden because we don't start interactions with touch. We start with scent, with awareness, with permission. Example, when we greet each other, we don't immediately rub or groom. We pause. We approach slowly. We touch noses. We smell. That's how we say, I know you. You're safe. This interaction is okay. So when you skip that step, it feels incomplete, rushed, unclear. But when you do it differently, something changes. Extend one finger, hold it still. Let us come to you. Let us decide. And when we lean in, when we press our face against your hand, that's not just affection. That's consent. That's us saying, we're ready. And when you respect that, you stop being someone who touches us and become someone we trust. 6, the moment you break our sense of safety, there's something about us when we sleep that you find irresistible. Curled up, peaceful, completely still. And something inside you says, I have to pick them up. To you, that feels like love. But to us, it feels very different. Because sleep is when we are most vulnerable. Our guard is down. Our body is relaxed. We chose that place because it felt safe enough to let go. Example. And then suddenly, we're lifted. Without warning, without preparation. Our body reacts instantly. Heart rate increases. Muscles tense. Even if we don't fight, even if we stay calm, something has changed. That place doesn't feel as safe anymore. And if it keeps happening, you'll notice something subtle. We start moving away, sleeping under furniture, on high surfaces, farther from you. Not because we don't care, but because we're protecting something essential, our sense of safety. So sometimes the most loving thing you can do is nothing. Just walk past us and let us rest. 7, the one place that means everything. There is one place on our body that carries more meaning than any other. A place we cannot reach easily. A place only trusted companions touch. Right behind the ears. At the base of the head. When we groom each other, this is where we focus. Not randomly. Intentionally. Because this is not just grooming. This is bonding, connection, family. Example, when you gently touch that area, slowly, softly, something happens inside us. Our body softens, our eyes close, our breathing slows. Because in that moment, our body releases something powerful, a signal that says, this is safe, this is connection, this matters. That's not just comfort, that's trust. That's us saying, you are part of our world. So if you remember nothing else, remember this. We don't need more attention. We don't need more toys. We need to feel safe with you every day in small, quiet ways. Because love in our world is not loud. It's not forced. It's not constant. It's chosen. And when we choose you again and again, in ways you almost never notice, there's nothing more real than that. You think we love you? Maybe. But more importantly, we trust you. And for creatures like us, that means everything.